Yeah. It is a rather cold day out in the Bronx. But what up, YouTubers and wrestling fans? S-Du's the name, Talking Wrestling is the game. Monday Night Raw, Monday night was the go-home show to Roadblock. I didn't expect much out of it. Got a lot more than I expected out of it. Storyline-wise, they focused a lot on the New Day. As today, Wednesday, December 14th, is officially the day that the New Day breaks Demolitions record. WWF Tag Team title, WWE Tag Team titles. Golden era of wrestling is slowly dying out. Who's next? The Honky Tonk Man? Is The Miz gonna break the Honky Tonk Man record? I don't know. But Monday Night Raw was good. It opened up with the triple threat tag team match, as I thought it would. And the New Day got over on that one. Cesaro and Sheamus have really been accepted by the fans. They were hot in that match. I thought they might have won it. But they had more plans for the New Day. As the night went on, we learned that they had more plans for the New Day. There was a party backstage. After the New Day won, they thought they were done for the night. Somebody spilled some booty-os and some milk on Stephanie McMahon, and the next thing you know, New Day was in another match. At the end of the night against Y2J and Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. And I'll get to that too, because there was a Rollins report where Rollins mentioned Triple H. And I know Triple H hasn't been mentioned all but last week after the past 3 months or however long it's been. But he was mentioned last week, he was mentioned last night. That means Seth Rollins, Triple H is a lock for WrestleMania. And I think that's good. I think that's very good. It's time to start locking down these WrestleMania matches. With Royal Rumble right around the corner, right after Roadblock. And I'll get into my Roadblock predictions. Not right now, though. But Monday Night Raw really delivered. I mean, the New Day was the big thing. And then in the main event, we had the New Day defending against Jericho, Roman Reigns, and Rollins. Back together again, going after the tag team titles. And it was scary because I saw those two together and I swore they were going to win that match. But we'll get to that match. Strowman beats Axel, and the squash matches are becoming repetitive with him. But I mean, again, he's fucking 6'10", 380 pounds. What are you supposed to do? In reality, the Big Show would win every fucking match, right? Because he's 9 feet tall and 800 pounds. But it's not reality. It's professional wrestling. Strowman beats Axel, demands Byron Saxton address him and congratulate him on the win. And they bring up Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn had a match later on against our Jinder Mahal. He beats Jinder Mahal. Okay match. But the big storyline there was Sami and Mick Foley. Sami Zayn being pushed as this underdog can go on forever. That is a character that will never die in the WWE. The underdog, that people think he can't do it, but he keeps doing it. So there's going to be a 10-minute match at Roadblock with a 10-minute time limit. Mick Foley grants Sami Zayn the match, but not before there was a bunch of hoopla about Sami Zayn being traded to SmackDown, which I think happens. I think eventually it happens. But Foley comes out with a piece of paper, and good playing with that piece of paper too. The people really thought there was something on it. It was a blank piece of paper in the end. Foley said they were trading Sami Zayn to Raw, to SmackDown, and Eva Marie was coming to Raw. Which, if you could have heard the boos in that crowd Monday night, I'm sure you did if you watched. Deafening boos. But I think Sami belongs on SmackDown. I think he winds up on SmackDown. I think that is the underdog show. And Sami would thrive on SmackDown. He could even be SmackDown or WWE World Champ over on SmackDown if the titles don't switch. Which I see that happening too. I see Vince is getting tired of that Universal title and he wants Raw to have the WWE World Championship. I don't know how they work that out in the end, but they might. So Sami Zayn isn't going anywhere. He gets Braun Strowman at Roadblock. 10 minutes to prove himself. The match won't be stopped. Mick Foley said he won't get involved, but he will. Love what they're doing with Sami Zayn. Again, I love the character. That underdog that won't die character will never get old in the WWE. But on to the main event. I know a lot of you were mad there was no Sasha and really Charlotte talk. Other than their match at Roadblock's going to be an Iron Woman match, 30 minutes. Bayley and Sasha did it first. They did it best. I don't think Sasha and Charlotte's topped that match at all. But we'll see Sunday night what happens. In the main event, the New Day retain. just when you thought it was safe, just when you thought they were going to give the belts to Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, the New Day keeps the titles, and as of today, they beat Demolitions Record. Let's just talk about the New Day for a second. They were given a motivational preacher gimmick 2 years ago, and Kofi Kingston, Big E, and Xavier Woods turned that gimmick around right onto its head and become the New Day and totally changed the face of tag team wrestling. And they deserve to break that record. I know a lot of people are saying they don't. Yeah, you're in such a rush. Go. You guy gonna run me over crossing the street. But they deserve to break that record. They broke that record, and that's it. Demolition is now in the foreground, in the background, I mean. And the New Day can look forward. I think now, more than ever, they're in danger of losing those titles because the record's broke. So there's no safety net anymore, which is very dangerous for the New Day. But the big tease that came out from there, that I got from Monday night, congrats to the New Day, but I got Seth Rollins mentioning Triple H, and then the Sami Zayn storyline, possibly going to SmackDown. But Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho are breaking up sooner than later. I've said it's been a ploy this whole time. They've been faking it. But Monday night looked all too real. It looks like they're ready to pull the trigger on that breakup Sunday night. And I don't like it. I don't think Roman Reigns should win that Universal title, and I think he might. There's a 50-50 chance right now, but we'll get into that in my predictions video once again. Monday Night Raw was good. Going into Roadblock, definitely a good go-home show. They haven't had a good one in a long time since SummerSlam, really, and even that show was meh. But New Day breaks the record. Sami Zayn to SmackDown, possibly if he gets destroyed by Strowman. I don't know if they let Sami Zayn beat Strowman, but again, prediction video, we'll get to that. Monday Night Raw was A-okay in my book, a solid B. There's some Emelina talks, you know, she's coming back and blah, blah, blah. And then Bayley beat Alicia Fox. That happened too. I didn't feel like mentioning that. But the big things, Sunday night, headed into Roadblock, Reigns and Owens, Owens and Jericho's little beef, Rollins and Jericho, then Sami Zayn and Strowman, and will anyone beat the New Day? Remember, here on Let's Talk Wrestling, there's no gimmicks needed, just me and the camera and you watching me talk about wrestling. So like this video, share it, subscribe to the channel, and always tell a friend to tell a friend about Let's Talk Wrestling SmackDown video coming up next.